Yo, 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 yo. This is Jason, better known as the J Man up in this thing. And I think my subject is gonna get political. I felt like a news reporter trying to get information on this topic. You know, I want to talk about Brittney. You know, y'all know who I'm talking about, Brittney Griner, the basketball player who is now serving 9.5 years over in Russia for. They said she was trafficking, smuggling marijuana into the country, you know, or I guess in the country because it wasn't out, it was in. They got it going in, but anyway. So
she got caught going in.
You know, just real quick though, to give a quick timeline, so you can kind of put it into perspective on what's going on in the world right now. On February the 24th, right, is when Russia invaded Ukraine and this war began. You know, that was on February the 24th. Now, Brittney was detained on, let's say, February 17th, right before the war started. You know, so they held her 6 months before she even went to a trial or anything like that. You know, so you got to think they got this big. She's not inconspicuous. You know what I mean? We got this big 6'9" female. You know, 31 years old, black, over in Russia. And I don't know why this is in the news, but they say she wear a size 17 shoe. I don't see what that matter. I want to know if it's a men's or a woman's shoe. I'm just curious.
This is a big girl.
But anyway, so you got this 6'7" black.
Yeah, she's 6'7"
female that's a member of the LGBTQIA community. And she is over in Russia. Now, you know, the Russian president has already taken a stance on LGBTQIA, right?
You saying every letter but the right ones.
That is it. I did say all of them. I did go.
LMNOP. I don't know which.
I think he said all
Be
of them.
quiet.
He might
In
not
the right
say
order?
the right order, but he said them. I mean, there's a lot of them. It's like saying ABC. ABC,
They keep adding to it. They keep adding to it. I'm doing the best I can.
But
So
go
anyway,
ahead.
So they got her over here locked up, right, on this little cannabis charge. Now, this all happened in the short news because she is an Olympic gold medal winner. You know, she's won a couple of gold Olympics. She's won 7 All-Stars. You know, this is a heavy decorated, you know, WNBA star. And so she's high profile. So they have her over here detained right in the height of the war. So the question is, you know, is she being used as a political pawn, as a war pawn, you know? Now, to give a little bit more on that, now don't forget about this guy. What's his name? The spy dude that got locked up a couple of years ago that they was talking about that that Russia was holding him. Paul Whelan, the U.S. Marine. Y'all don't remember the story about the U.S. Marine a couple of years back? It was a big thing. CNN. Russia had him. They was calling him a spy, and they wouldn't let him go. And the U.S. was trying to get him.
I recall something like that, but I don't remember the details.
Vaguely, right? So this is the deal. So right now, the Biden is trying to set a deal up to where he is saying that he will let go of, Biden will give him a couple of Russian prisoners that are here in the U.S. for the release of Brittney and this guy Whelan, right? Now, I don't know about the Whelan thing, you know what I mean? Because Whelan, let me tell you his background. This dude here is a U.S. Marine, right? He's an ex-U.S. Marine. He was arrested in Moscow. They gave him 16 years, right, on charges of being a spy. Now, this man is Canadian-born and a former U.S. Marine and a U.S. Briton and an Irish, and also has Irish citizenship. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that don't sound like a spy to me.
But you don't know. I mean,
I don't know, but when I read all
they
that,
don't
I'm
have
like,
your
oh,
usual background.
this man
They're
might
not
be a
supposed
spy
to
for
seem
real. I
like a
don't know.
spy.
So I can't, I don't want to get into that because I don't know. But out of all that right there, he just might be. He got too many citizenships for me. But anyway, we gonna get back to Brittney. I want Brittney to come home now. Do y'all feel like that sentence of 9.5 years is too much for Brittney?
Well, of course, because look at the amount. So basically, she had a vape pen with, so it was the weed oil. So it wasn't even like marijuana; it was the weed oil.
Yeah,
Right.
So
so
that's
she had a
what she
couple
had, right?
cartridges. Yeah.
So again, like you said, laying out your timeline, because you got to remember, like you said, they told all those basketball players who play overseas and stuff over there in Russia, they told them to come out of the country, right? They was like, the war is gonna start, come off from over there. She wasn't even over there, you know what I'm saying, at that time, but she went back even after that warning. All right, like you
So
said,
look,
she's
that
high
right there,
profile, right? So
that
she
right there,
went
her
back,
going back raises
right?
the big question that everybody wanted to know. Why the hell is she going over there?
Why did
And
she
it was
go
already
right?
tensions in the air, right?
Why did she go back? But like you said, looking at the timeline, for them, they was like, yes, she came back. Because you got to remember, Russia told the U.S. do not get involved in this war with the Ukraine. So you got to look at that. We got people that we want to free from over there in the U.S. Also, we're going to use this to say, you know what? We're going to capture her, put her in jail. Don't, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all get involved in this war, we got one of your people over here. So it kind of like for them, yeah, they used her straight as a pun. They was like, hey, we got somebody high profile. She was the one who didn't heed the warning and went back over there. They caught her on something that was small and minute. And now, of course, that sentencing, like you said, it's totally overblown, but that's what they're doing to get what they want.
I also looked it up to see what the average, what the average sentence is for like some marijuana or something over there, or, to get in trouble over there with something like that. And the average sentence over there for somebody is like 5 years in prison, not 9.5, 5 years in prison. And even on that, most people only do about a year or two, and then I think you said like 30% of people are released on parole or probation or whatever, But they're still saying that the 9.5 years was a little bit excessive.
I mean, it ain't a little bit excessive. I think it's a whole lot of excessive. I mean, but at the same time, you do have to, when traveling, you do have to know the laws of the country that you're traveling to, so that you're aware of what you're walking into.
At first, I was like, she shouldn't even took her ass over there anyway. Like, why the hell are you going back over there? But then I looked it up, and they said the reason why she was going over there, though, she really was going over there to work. You know what I mean? Because they said like the average female basketball player here salary number like $130K. At the top of the top WNBA players only making like $500,000. I mean, not $500,000 a year. $500,000 a year. And even though our male superstars make millions and billions of dollars a year, but that's how the WNBA is. And so females can go over there and get contracts and make $1 million over there, make good money over there.
Yeah.
So, that's why she was going over there for work. I thought she was just going over there to vacation at first. So I was like, oh, shame on you, but, especially trying to take some weed to go vacation in Russia and we getting ready to go to war. But then when I read into it and they was like, oh, she's going over there to work, and stuff like that, then I was like, oh, okay, I understand it a little bit better now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I still
don't understand, because again, like you said, I'm quite sure, well, hopefully, she had a nice contract. So yeah, she had a nice contract. So I get, you know what I'm saying, that's her job, that's her profession, but I'm quite sure she should have had enough money that she could, or she, at that point in time, I don't care if I'm working or not. If I'm in a country that's getting ready to go to war, I'm coming back home. I'm gonna have to quit that job.
So look, my next question was, why is the basketball team not standing behind her that she was going over there to play for? Why are they not rallying for her, trying to help her with this, right?
Well, what can they do? How much can
they do? But it's the job she was going for. I feel like I haven't heard them take a stance on this at all during this whole trial.
But you got to remember, you got to remember, they live over there.
And this is what I also found out.
They live
the owner of that team, which I ain't gonna try and say his name because I'm gonna murder it. If y'all want to know it, look it up. But the owner of that team is also affiliated with the president. So like they're buddies and they're business partners. So of course that's why the team didn't stand up and stand behind her. Because I was wondering, like, if you know I'm coming over here to work and you see me getting held up in the airport, you better turn around and try and come and help me. That's how I feel about it. But I understood now why the team went behind her like that, because they was like, oh yeah, the president and that dude there is in cahoots with each other. You know, they roll with each other. So I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, so for those of y'all who didn't know anything about the Brittney Griner situation, that's what's going on. That's what it is. I didn't know enough information on it to really, I wanted to dig into it a little bit because I was unfamiliar a little bit.
But I'm
But
glad
yeah,
you
that's
brought
what's
it
going
to
on
light.
with that. Show a little political light, on some situation that's going on with this 31-year-old basketball player that if she don't hear him get up out of rush. Oh, and they was like, their jails don't accommodate her because they don't have no 6'9" females living over there. That they accommodate the prisons for, so
Those
they
probably
like her
short.
prison
Oh my
conditions
God, she'll be
are
uncomfortable.
bad.
It's sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
so it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff into it. I read into it today though, and I was like, oh, it's really kind of
And
deep.
I
I
want to
feel
give a
like,
shout out to those young, well, I don't know what to call, but for those people who did that tribute to Brittney, I want to give a shout. I know people are kind of going in, but hey,
the
at least
ladies.
y'all did. I think the ladies, dudes, I don't know what to call them, but I just want to give a shout out to them because I
Yeah,
mean,
no, for real though,
it
it
might have been
was
a little
nice.
offbeat,
It was
it might have
good.
been a little behind, but at least they did something. They bringing awareness to it, even though it might be
I
you
didn't know if it
talking
was meant
about
to
it,
be
but at least
funny or serious, but yes, I did
I
see
don't.
it and I
Yeah, I
respect
think
it.
it's meant to be serious. I think it was meant to be serious. I
Okay.
think people made a joke out of it, or but at least it's bringing awareness to it, good or bad. So I'm
And
gonna
I
give a
did
shout
see
out to
like
that.
some of her teammates and stuff. A lot of her teammates and stuff supporting her. I know her wife is very concerned about her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, I didn't know she had a wife.
Yeah, this is okay. Now I'm gonna give some extra information because, of course, I was reading up on her, so I saw a lot of stuff. So yes, this is her second wife. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's our time on that subject.